why do you look so down?
I want to prepare for the NMMS, but I have no idea where to start.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'm here to help. Gory Smart Channel has everything you need for NMMS prep. Just check it out. Subscribe, like, and share.
Really? That's awesome. I'll subscribe to Gowrie Smart Channel right away. Thank you so much.
Hi friends, I am Gauri Sankar. You are watching Gauri Smart Channel. Today we are going to discuss about probability lesson. So which is very useful for SSV exam and NMMS exam. So for SSV exam it is useful for 9th class and also 11th class also. For NMMS it is definitely 1 or 2 marks will be there. So for your SSV or NMMS exam, let us start our lesson. Before going to discuss our lesson, please like this video. Come on, like this. Now see here. So probability. So what is probability? Before going to discuss about probability, we have to know about experiment. So what is experiment? So doing something is called an experiment. For example, I'm tossing a coin. So that is an experiment. So I'm throwing a dice. That is an experiment. So I'm mixing the red balls, green balls, blue balls. I'm taking one ball. That is an experiment. So means, so experiment is nothing but doing something. So for getting a result or for getting a value. So playing a game. So everything is called experiment. Doing something. So doing something is called an experiment. Isn't it? For getting result or for getting some value, that is called an experiment. Next, random experiment. Random experiment means I know the result. I know the result. So for example, if I am making a toy, tossing a coin, then I know it will be result head or tail. But I don't know the exact value. I don't know the exact result. That is called random experiment. That is called random experiment. For example, if I have a coin, so which is having both side head. So I'm tossing a coin. Now I know the result. So that is not a random experiment. That is not a random experiment. That is also not an experiment, isn't it? So result if you know, but if you don't know the exact result, then that experiment is called random experiment. An experiment which is the result is known, but we don't know the exact result, that is called random experiment. Random experiment. So randomly we are collecting. So this randomly word is so many where we are using. I am conducting an exam. I correct the all papers. In the classroom, I am randomly calling. So I am not calling the roll number wise. I am calling randomly. So that is random. Means in somewhere. I know the all students marks, but I don't know. I don't want so highest marks or lowest marks like that. Randomly I will pick up. So that is called random experiment. That is called random experiment. So randomly means randomly we are calling. Isn't it? So we are going to vegetables. In that randomly they will give. So they won't give. So selecting like that, they will give randomly. So randomly means, so it is a normal thing. Next, sample space. Sample space. For random experiment, what are the result you are having? That all results keeping in one set, keeping in one way, then that is called sample space. For example, tossing a coin, I will get head and tail. This is called sample space. Means the total results or outcomes, we can say outcomes. The total outcomes of a result of a random experiment is called sample space. For throwing a dice, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 outcomes are there for throwing a dice. These are the outcomes, the total outcomes if I keep in one set, then that is called sample space. Next, event. Event means in these results, if I get 1 or more than 1, that is called event. For throwing a dice, getting 2 is my event. For throwing a dice, getting odd number, that is my one more event. For throwing a dice, I am getting odd numbers, even numbers. That is one more event. For throwing a dice, I am getting prime numbers. That is one more event. For tossing a coin, I am getting head. That is one more event. I am getting tail. That is one more event. Means the getting of outcome or outcomes is called an event. The getting of outcomes, outcome or outcomes, that is called event. That is called event. In these events, there are two main important things here. Sure event and impossible event is there. Sure event and impossible event. So sure event means, for example, I'm making a tossing a coin. So I'm making myself, so head or tail will come. Head or tail will come. Head or tail will means that is a sure event. Sure event. Now I'm throwing a dice. I want to get 7. I want to get 7. That is impossible event. Impossible event. This event will not be there. Throwing a dice 7, isn't it? Sure means, in the throwing dice only, sure means I can get any number from 1 to 6. I can get any number from 1 to 6. That is sure event. That is sure event. I can get 7. That is impossible event. Impossible events. Next, likely events. In a random experiment, if events are, every event is having equal chances, then that is called likely events. For example, tossing a coin, getting head is equal and getting tail is equal chance. So getting head is how much chances are there, getting tail also that much chances are there, isn't it? So for throwing a dice, getting 1, how many chances are there? Getting 2, that is also that much chances only is there. Getting 3, that is also that many chances are there. We can't say 3 only will come more or 5 only will come more. So every outcome or every event is having equal chances here. So every individual event or every individual outcome is having equal chances. So that means equal chances is nothing but likely events. Those are called likely events. Next, probability. What is probability? Now let us see here probability definition. Probability is nothing but chance. So a chance is nothing but probability. If you are doing an experiment, in that experiment you are getting chance. The chance is called probability. So what is chance? So I'm writing an exam. I'm writing an exam, SSC exam. Will I get scholarship or not? So is there chance or not? What is my probability? That's depending upon I'm writing. So how am I writing? How am I preparing? So that there is a chance. So means probability is nothing but number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes by total possible outcomes. Total possible outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes by total possible outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes by total possible outcomes. This is called probability of an event. Probability of event. For example, if you clearly understanding, I'm tossing a coin. So what is the probability of getting head? Getting head. See here, head means only one chance is there. Only one favorable is there. So total how many possible is there? Head will come or tail will come. So 1 by 2. This is the 1 by 2 is the probability of getting a head while tossing a coin. For example, coming to dice. The probability of getting 5 number. The probability of getting a 5 number. So what is the favorable? Only 1. 5 number is only one time. How many total favorable or total possible is there? 6. So 1 by 6 is the answer. 1 by 6 is the answer. Getting prime number. How many prime numbers are there? Prime numbers 2, 3, 5. 3 numbers. Those are the favorable. Total 6. So 3 ones are 3 twos. That is 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 probability is there. 1 by 2 probability is there. So probability means the ratio of the number of the favorable outcomes to the total number of the possible outcomes. That is called probability. Now, this probability is always less than, greater than 0 and less than 1. Probability is always less than 1 and greater than 0. So probability is always lies between 0 and 1 because it will not cross 1. It will not cross 1. This is most very important. So in exam, which of the following is not probability? Which of the following is not probability? 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 3 by 2, 1 by 5. So 3 by 2 is not probability because probability is always less than 1, greater than 0. So probability is always lies between 0 and 1. 0 and 1. So that's what 3 by 2 is 1.5. So that is a wrong answer. isn't it? Because only one experiment we are doing. So one experiment, one result only will be there. So there is more than one result will not be there, isn't it? Sometimes the probability is 0, sometimes 1. For impossible event, probability is 0. Impossible event, probability. For example, throwing a dice, I want to get 7. I want to get 7. What's the favorable? There is no chances. There is no favorable for me. So getting 7 is not there. It is impossible. 7. Total possible, how many is there? Total favorable or total possible, how many are there? 6. So 0 by anything, 0. So that way, so sometimes 0 will get probability. Sometimes you will get 1 also. Sometimes you will get 1 also. Tossing a coin, I can get head or tail. Head or tail. 2 favorable are there. So total possible 2 are there. 2 ones are 2 ones are. So 1 will be the probability. So means now we can say the probability is lies between 0 and 1 and also 0 and 1. So 0 less than or equal to P of E less than or equal to 1. 0 less than or equal to probability of an event less than or equal to 1. This is the most very important. The probability of impossible event is 0. The probability of sure event is 1. The probability of impossible event is 0. The probability of sure event is 1. The probability of sure event is 1. Next, we are going to discuss about coin and dice. Coin and dice. See here, if you make a tossing a coin 1, then total outcomes is 2. Total outcomes is 2. If you take two coins, so you will get 4 outcomes. 4 outcomes. They will ask you definitely. So the total outcomes of a coin, one coin. The total outcomes of a one coin tossing, so 2. The total outcomes of a 2 coins, 4. The total outcomes of a 3 coins, 8. So we will discuss. See here. One coin, head or tail. 2 coins. 2 coins means head or head, head or tail or head, tail or tail. See, first coin is getting head, second coin is getting head. This is one outcome. First coin is getting head, second coin is getting tail. This is one outcome. First coin is getting tail, second coin is getting head. This is one more outcome. First coin is getting tail, second coin also getting tail. This is 4th outcome. So total 4 outcomes will be there. If 3 coins are there, if 3 coins you are making a tossing at a time, then what are the, so 3 coins means 8 outcomes will be the, what are the outcomes? Let us see here. H, T, 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 T. H, T, H, T, H, T, H, T. H, H, T, T. H, H, T, T. See here, 3 will be heads and 1 is head, tail, head. Head, head, tail. Head, tail, tail. Tail, head, head. Tail, tail, head. Tail, head, tail. Tail, tail, tail. So like that, 8 will be there. So outcomes, total outcomes are 8 will be there. So once again, I will repeat this one. Take 4 H's, 4 T's. Now, 2 numbers. 2H, 2T. 2H, 2T. Next, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail. Means 4 H's, 4 T's, 2 H's, 2 T's, 1 H, 1 T. Like that, 4, 2, 1. So like that you take 8 outcomes will be there if 3 coins. This is about coins. Now, in the exam, how they will ask you, let us see. What is the probability when 3 coins are tossing? The probability of getting all our heads. The probability of getting all our heads when 3 coins are tossed. So total possible 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All our heads. All our heads means this is only one favorable. So 1 by 8 is the answer. The probability of getting exactly 2 heads. Exactly 2 heads. See here. So total possible 8, exactly 2 heads. So 1, 2, 3. So exactly 2 heads means 3. So 3 by 8 is the answer. 3 by 8 is the answer, isn't it? And the probability of getting exactly one tile, exactly one tile. See here, exactly one tile means this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So there are 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 is there. So like that. So like that, the questions may ask like that also. Now, dice. Coming to dice. If one dice is throwing, we are getting outcomes 6, 6 power 1, 6. If 2 dices are throwing, 6 square, that is 36 outcomes. If 3 dices are there, then 6 cube, that is 216 outcomes will be there. So cubes we have to do, squares and cubes. Now, we'll take this 6 cube. If 2 dices are throwing, then what are the total outcomes? 36. How to know? So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6. See, for getting 1, 6. For getting 2, 6. 3, 6. 4, 6. 5, 6. 6, 6. 6 6 are 36. Like that, 36 outcomes will be there. 36 outcomes will be there. Now, they will ask you like this. The probability of getting same number on 2 dice. Same number on 2 dice while 2 dice are thrown. While 2 dice are thrown. So, if 2 dice are thrown means total how many are there? 36 are there. Same number, so 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 5, 6 comma 6. So total 6 favorable are there. So 6 ones are, 6 6 are. So 1 by 6 is the answer. Means you have to write in the least form. You have to write the least form. Then only it will be the correct answer. So this is the friends. So total probability lesson, coin and dice also completed. And also playing also, they may ask for 10th class, means for 11th class, for 8th class, no need. So this is the probability full lesson. I think you understand very well. If you understand this lesson very well, so please comment in the comment section. Yes sir, I am understanding sir, super sir, model sir, excellent sir. So whatever you are feeling that you right, so please like this video and share this video to all your friends and WhatsApp groups and everywhere. And please make the subscribe my channel if you are the new student to my channel. And thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it.